Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video newsletter, I wanted to bring you a setup that is currently taking shape in the crypto markets, and namely Bitcoin. So when we look at the daily chart of Bitcoin, and of course daily charts are where I usually focus for these reviews because I'm looking for a duration, something that can take a couple of weeks to play out, and I think this is a good spot to look for that. So we've got our mature squeeze here on that daily time frame, and we've got a voodoo roadmap that makes for a projection or a target up here just a little bit above 87,000. So the way that I'm going to be looking to get some exposure to this, because I wanted you to see the setup, the roadmap in the full-size continuous futures contract, because that's where these indicators will show up. However, that's a very expensive contract, and you can move over into MBT and get some exposure for more modest accounts, and also makes it a lot easier to just focus on the setup as opposed to being, white knuckling the risk. So if we move over here into MBT, again, you can see the squeeze and the momentum of which is starting to shift. So remember that when we share these conversations from a swing-based perspective, what's to say that this moment in time is not the same thing as this moment in time, which is to say it sold off for 3 days after? We'll look at it in the context or in the relationship of the 21 EMA. So if that does happen over the next couple of days, okay, I will look to accumulate more of it as long as we can keep closing above this rising 21-day exponential moving average. So that's the setup. And then the other piece of this that I think is worth looking at here is that even though the volume in the 53-day out is less, I like the idea of, putting some down here, a couple $100 below the current bid, and then, buying one this week, maybe buying one next week if you can get it a little bit cheaper, and then holding that position as opposed to having to worry myself with the roll. It's just another way that the long-term thinking has served me often, and I think that this could be a good place to apply it as well. So I hope you guys find this a helpful complement to your trading. Have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to see you in the rooms tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.